What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. About to run through the recap for y'all, man. I haven't done one of these in a while, but it is a playoff game, so we might as well um, go ahead and do a recap, man. So we got the loss here, 24-21. Some interesting decisions in this game that led to the loss. We did pass up on a field goal attempt from the 27-yard line in the fourth quarter, at least second half, maybe third quarter, but I'm gonna say fourth. Um, so yeah, that sucks. Not kicking three when you lose by three, right? Um, and we turned the ball over a lot this game. I think we had three turnovers, so very uncharacteristic. But at the same time, I take wholehearted responsibility for those picks. It wasn't fluke picks. It wasn't like, oh, the ball went through my wide receiver's hands. None of that. It wasn't none of that, man. We just had a bad game as far as like execution goes. Final score 24-21. We did outgain him on offense. First downs. Um, we also out turnovered him. He had three. He had one. Um, Even on third downs, bro, we didn't convert. Throughout the season, I believe we were well above 50, 55, 60%. Um, and we weren't there this game. We were caught ourselves in a couple third and longs. But we did convert two out of our three fourth down conversions, one of which, again, like I said, we did not kick the field goal, kept our offense on the field, shat the bed. You know what I mean? Looking at the player stats, man, Lamar did his thing. Josh Allen did his thing. Three of Lamar's seven incompletions are picks. That's almost half. And then two of Josh Allen's three interceptions were interceptions. Incompletions were interceptions. So that shit's kind of funny, man. That just shows you that there's two good defensive schemes were on display here um, versus two elite quarterbacks. Obviously Josh Allen can hit all the throws, make everything happen with his legs and his arms. So pretty even matchup there, to be honest. In terms of efficiency, now we had to obviously pass the ball more than we wanted, but it is what it is. Both defenses came and shut down a run, man. If you look at both running backs, 3.1 a carry on 24 totes, 2.1 on 11 carries here for JK, which is very unfortunate because it's probably his last game as a Raven, let's be honest. We let Josh Allen out the back door twice, and it's very unfortunate, man, because they were both fourth quarter runs or second half runs at least. Lamar did score a touchdown on a 10-yard run, but um, other than that, we got blown up in the backfield by Von Miller, bro. It was kind of funny because I hope we got the replay for it, but I believe Mark Andrews was blocking Von Miller, and it was very unfortunate what happened there. Receivers, Odell Beckham might have earned himself another contract. It says he has a drop here, but there's a very clutch catch in the fourth quarter um, to almost get us, in position to win this game. Zay Flowers, over 100 yards as well, 6 catches, a buck 14. Andrews didn't do much, but I also missed him on open reads, man. The turnover plays that are in this game, hopefully we have highlights for all of them. But the turnover plays, we missed a wide open Mark Andrews. We missed him on a sack. We missed him when we threw a pick. Like, it's crazy. I have to start targeting him more than what I do. Jerry Jeudy first came back off of IR, one catch. I believe it was a comeback. This is where shit got real, man. We didn't give up sacks a lot this season. We also didn't play the Bills, but we didn't give up sacks a lot this season. Ronnie Stanley gave up one to Russo. Voorhees, I can't remember which one this one was, but I know Morgan Moses, that was just a straight up, he got whipped like a slave versus Von Miller. By Von Miller. So defensively, we had a couple TFLs, but as a team, we just really kept the run game in check at 3.1 yards a carry, and we didn't even have a lot of TFLs as a team, so 5 total. A couple of those are most likely assisted tackles. So 1 sack, we dialed it up a couple times, got a sack, got a pick, and got a an incomplete pass or hurried pass on third downs. With our pressure packages here in this game, it was pretty good to see. No forced fumbles. No forced fumbles. We had aggressive strip ball and aggressive big hit on all game. No turnovers from that. Kind of crazy. So if we take a look at the highlights, some of the highlights that we do have here. This one right here is actually pretty cool. This is his first red zone trip. I believe he was in. This is gun deuce close. He motioned out the wide receiver there on the left. Or maybe it's like trips or something like that because there's a third receiver there. But in any case, this outside guy, number 84, is going to run a speed out. And it just wins, bro. Like, you can see the leverage from the outside corner. He's way too far off. Probably should have pressed him. Hindsight's always 20/20. Probably should play press coverage down here in the red zone. But right here, Devontae Turpin, quick little out route. I'm not sure if this was an RPO or not, but, there's me trying to whiff. Trying to kill this man with a hit stick, and we whiff. And he gets into the end zone. I ain't mad at that at all. It's a nice little drive down here. This is the part that actually got me. I was, getting my defensive setup and everything. He runs some big crossers here. I jumped down for the angle route, which I should, because you give up an angle route to a 95 speed running back, and things get crazy downfield, right? So we take that away, but we got this big crosser coming up over top here. And because he's got a runoff route with 84, really easy to see how this works. It's a really good route combo by him, to be honest. Got a flat out here holding down the flat defenders. You got an angle route and a crosser, big crosser over the top. Had we sent pressure, we would have got there to him, but right here, this throw let me know that anytime he's in tight, I'm sending a blitz at him. Because I'm like, if you're trying to sit back and throw these, I'm not going to let you do that. All right, and that's all it took was that first one to happen. Right here, 1st and 10, our first play. I believe we take a sack. Which is kind of funny because we come out here, run a little play action. We're trying to go, like quick snap play out of the huddle, first offensive play. Let's go get a big chunk, and we just miss Andrews in the flat right there. And that is the first read. That is literally the first read. Who's in the flat on the right side? Nobody? Throw it. If it is, make your reads. We did not read. We just looked for a big play over the top and had to eat a sack. So there's that, right? So that's one missed read. That's on me. Second 18, we do get Andrews for 27 yards here. I want to say, this is 4 strong. I know my opponent likes to sit and cover 4 a lot, so even if he's playing match or not, I want to make sure that I am flooding one side of the field. And here we go. Got a little hitch right there in the slot. Running back on this side, little play action, outside zone play action, which is what I run a lot of. And then we just got Andrews right here. He's not in match coverage, so Andrews is going to be able to hit the sideline here on essentially a corner route from fullback position. It's pretty cool. So yeah, there's that. Let's see. Our first interception, man. We run this formation a lot over the years. Not very often do we have to flip it, right? Not very often do we have to flip it. And I like to run slant flat into the field just because it's a much easier read, right? I love to run slant flat. Right here, we're running slant flat on the right. We're running sail on the left, street corner flat. Snap of the ball here, we're going to be reading his nickel defender. He likes to blitz his nickel defender a lot. So snap of the ball here, we see that nickel defender come, and we know we're throwing a slant here. So if you look at the top of the screen, right side of the screen, number 4 is going to run that slant. He's wide open right now. Let's go ahead and make that throw, right? His user's in the middle of the field. Let's go ahead and make that throw. I throw to circle, which, if you're looking at this in Madden terms, like your right side wide receiver should be circle, right? No, this formation is flipped. That receiver all the way on the right, which is Zay Flowers, is square. And when I throw the circle, I'm throwing to this tight end over here in the flat, which that defender is in a hard flat, and it gets picked off. At Milano to the crib. So that's the second mistake of the game. We made it in the first quarter. I'm like, all right, we hit the wrong button right there. That's on me. Sucks because it's a pick 6. That's why you don't throw late to the flat. But it sucks. But all right, let's move past it, man. We down 13-0 now because he missed the PAT. Down 13-0. Let's go out here and get some points, man. Right? So we come out here and get a nice little run from JK, chunk play from Odell, another 6-yard run. We get a holding penalty. But it's all good. We get it right back with an 18-yard gain with Odell. Again, 6 catches over 100 yards. And then as it gets closer and closer to the red zone, we're trying to run it in here, and we end up getting it in with Lamar Jackson. So, again, we're running that same combo. We know he likes to stay in nickel, big nickel over G. He wants to user, the middle linebacker at all times, right? He's never going to not use that middle linebacker, right? So we're running the same thing. Slant flat up top. Does his nickel blitz? Yes. If he does, throw the slant. If he doesn't, we should be reading the left side of the field. But because the field's so condensed, I know that runoff route, which is going to be the streak from 27 here in the sideline, that runoff route isn't going to do me much good in the red zone. Now, does 89 get open? Kind of. But I don't trust the read. I don't trust it. Not from this down and distance. Not from 10 yards out, right? I don't want to run a corner out from 10 yards out with a runoff. You know what I mean? So it's either slant flat or we're getting out of there with Lamar. And we see the nice clean pocket right here. Step up. That's his user. He can't catch me. We in the end zone, right? So that's, we tighten it up a little bit. 13-7, mid second quarter. Come out here and try to get a stop. Man. Try to get a stop. 1st and 10 right here. I want to say this is one of his first times going with a tight formation. The second time he went with a tight formation. Remember the last time we gave up a touchdown to the quick flat. So, okay, what's the adjustment to that? Let's press. Let's make sure he doesn't get that quick flat again, right? So that's why you see the alignment like this. Second time he ran the compressed formation, he ran a big crosser over the top, got like 40 yards. All right, cool. Well, since you're going to do that, when you come out in tight, let me go ahead and press and send a blitz. So we're going to send a basic overload blitz right here. We got 71 over top of the center, 50 over top of the guard, 90 over top of the tackle, and then we have another defender on the outside here, and 22 who is going to blitz, all 4 from that side. His running back goes out into a route right here. And if you look at the route distribution, it's actually perfect, right? No one's really open on this play. You can say you can hit the running back quick, but if you're not used to seeing it, if you're used to like throwing these crosses over the top, you're not really looking to that flat quick, right? So that flat is open there. But what's not open is that quick throw to 14, quick throw to 13, because you got Roquan Smith standing there. You don't have a quick throw to 88. Quick out, quick seam. That's me. I'm usering that, right? If we let the next frame here, we got my user coming down to this first crosser inside, right? Because we know that we have a hard flat out here to the right. We don't have to widen out for that anymore. We're in the way of the seam with a 6'4" user with Kyle Hamilton. So you throw that seam to 84, that's an easy pick. And then we just jump down for this first crosser, boom. And by that time, he held the ball just about 3 seconds, and we get the sack right there. So if we just run it, 1, 2, 3, third sack. Well, third second, he's there for the sack. Really good route distribution right here. Is really, really good. Love this play. Love this formation. Love the ability to send blitzes when you want and to bluff blitzes when you don't. But yeah, really good route distribution. That was pretty cool for the sack. Let's see here. 2nd and 19, we give up the goods on a 25-yard gain. Probably another. No, this wasn't a crosser. This was actually gun bunch. I want to say it's. So the outside receiver runs a C route. Running back runs a speed in. Tight end runs a drag. Somebody runs a crosser and then somebody runs a post. So it's just one of those, like, it's a really good 5-out play. And it's essentially mesh underneath with a post over the top. So mesh post is what I was defending here. And the post got behind my defense for 25 yards. I'm like, all right, cool. We got to make an adjustment to that to not give that up again. And that came back to bite us a couple times in this game. But we do get an interception right here, 3rd and 8. After negative 2-yard gain, this 3rd and 8. I want to say this was cover 6 out of compression. And unfortunately, there's no highlight, but he ran I ran cover 6. He ran compression. He tried to throw a crosser from the left to the right into Rock Yassine's area of play. So got the interception there. Hit Andrews to 22 yards, and we try to pay him back with a touchdown here. And we just got a seam ball, straight up the seam. He blitzed that nickel again. Number 21's coming off the edge. And I go up top to Andrews when I should have, like I said earlier, we did not take what the defense was giving, man. We did not take this underneath drag route. We did not take 4 on the drag and the drive concept. It's a very easy read because I should be reading that space. But I eyeballed Andrews, like, all right, just caught a 22-yarder. Let's go ahead and put it up to you. Got red zone threat. Let's go get the ball, 89. And it's double covered. It's double covered. He's about the only player that's covered on this play. That and where his user is covering the tight end dig. But yeah, man, this is tough. This is tough because wide open drag, running back wheel in the second window, also wide open. Has to leak that inside. His user is the only guy over the middle of the field. We have to take advantage of the plays that are given, and we just didn't. And it's on me, you know. Let's see. Into the half here. He played it smart. He got a 10-yard run. Clock's running. Got a 3-yard loss, and he said, "Okay, that's it. I'm no longer interested in getting points here." And he just killed the clock for the rest of this half. So he's up 13-7 going into the second half. We get ball out of half, right? We come out, we try to dial up a big play right out of the half. We're going up top with a shot play. Snap the ball here. He blitzes that nickel. That nickel comes. This is exactly what we wanted. We wanted it to be one-on-one over the top with Zay Flowers with some of his slower DBs. And right here, the pressure comes. We don't step up into the pocket. We scramble out a little bit. And I'm like, okay, the next progression in the read here should be our comeback route on the sideline. But number 3 was not on a comeback. He was on a 10-yard out route. So the timing's off. Throw's bad. We're on the run. First play of the half, interception. That sucks. So that's now our third pick. Our third turnover in this game. And we are down, 6 points. So right after that, he comes out. As you can see on the screen here, he's toting the ball, man. Just trying to just run. Negative 5 yards on the run, gets it in, right? It's like, bro, we're down 2 scores. 2 scores bro, it's crazy out here in these streets, right? Negative 4-yard run to start the drive. You get Mark Andrews for 23. You get actually late hit out of bounds on this one. It's kind of funny. This is the play where Von Miller absolutely murdered Mark Andrews and then scoop tackled Lamar Jackson. It's kind of funny to see, but very unfortunate play on first down. Second and 15, we get a 1-yard run. So now we get into the situation where we are absolutely positively in our bag, but it is now the third quarter, right? Third quarter, 3rd and 14, we hit Zay for 8 yards. I'll always say you don't have to get all the first down on 3rd down, right? Get as much yards as you can. Take the underneath if it's there, and live to fight another down. Right here on 4th and 6, on the 27-yard line, you decide to go for it, right? Because I'm confident in my offense getting 6 yards, right? When I'm not hitting the wrong button, when I'm not missing my reads, I'm confident in my offense getting 6 yards. And then Ronnie Stanley just took a shit on this play. Ronnie Stanley just gave up a sack, and it was almost instant. And it's unfortunate there's no replay for it right here, but Ronnie Stanley gave up a sack to Greg Rousseau, and it was really fast. Didn't have a chance to get the ball off, and that's just tough because we could have kicked 3 here. We could have kicked 3 here. We didn't. We lost the game by 3, and we could have kicked 3 here in the 3rd quarter. Hindsight, man. It's always 20/20, but damn. Right here, again, it's a very conservative game plan because I guess this guy knows that my offense is explosive. It is one of the best offenses in the league, and he is just trying to kill this clock as much as he can. Gets the ball back with 2:36. Starts to tote the ball here. He gets a read option with Josh Allen here, bro. And because if we go back to the first big play that he had, where I said he was in gun bunch and he ran essentially mesh post. That was I felt like he was going to go to that play more, but in these situations he actually ran with the quarterback on a read option out of gun bunch. So, that's just something else to have to to worry about defending, right? And we had our options set to basically the running back because he hadn't ran with his quarterback much. And he didn't run with his quarterback much here, but you know he got it. He got me twice. Right here, again, just toting the ball, trying to get this clock down, get this game over with. Fourth quarter here, we get an interception on 2nd and 8, where we actually did everything we could in our could possibly have done to stop Gun Trip's tight end. What is it? Inside zone RPO, something like that. Bubble, inside zone RPO bubble. We showed the alignment, showed our user, hey, we're not going to let you do this. Forced him to throw the ball, and we get an interception because he threw up the sideline versus a cover 4 quarters defense, and our free safety got the pick. So that's dope, right? So we know that we're making the right adjustments here, and now all we got to do is score. So we come out here, we run 4 verticals 3 times in a row. We run 4 verticals 3 times in a row. And then we get this touchdown right here. It's Zay Flowers. 2x2 spread. Daring you to send that blitzer again. This time he doesn't. You can see that he's actually running like a cover 3 hard flat here. His guys are getting out to the sideline. I'm pretty sure he manned up Zay Flowers right here in the slot. But you can see Zay Flowers, 95 speed, is going to get behind 89, 88 speed Jordan Poyer. And then we're running, that safety. It's just a perfect alignment of events right here, right? Like you got 4 verts. Safety's coming from the tight end side, which we know that because the nickel is aligned to the left, right? As soon as he beats his guy, I'm looking to throw that seam. I could have thrown it to Andrews, but I know that this seam is here for Zay, who has a speed burst and a speed advantage over Jordan Poyer. Get this nice little touchdown right here. That was clutch. Get us, in a position to win this game, right? Come out here. We know we need to stop. And we stop him right here. We hold him to 3. This 3rd and 4 right here. Again, this was another compression set. And if we go back to the beginning of the game where he ran that compression crosser, he wasn't running compression to get quick yards. He's running to get big yards, right? And from my own 36, he's dialing up another big play. So we send another blitz. You know what I mean? I believe we sent it from the same side as we did last time. And we're actually able to get Kyle Hamilton free on a blitz to get a hit on the QB. And he has strip specialists. He has deflator and everything like that. So not sure how we didn't get the ball out, how we didn't, make this tackle. He's a 92 speed safety. And that's the play that I needed. All we got was an incomplete pass and a field goal attempt, man. And that field goal attempt is what essentially won the game. As at 4 minutes, 43 seconds, we're now down 10. We're down 10. So we got to get out here on offense, man. We got to score quick. It ends up taking us a lot longer than we liked to score here. Even though we had a couple incompletions right here. This was actually an interesting sequence. So we had an incomplete, here. I don't know why it doesn't say like pass broken up, because this was definitely a pass breakup, right, on 1st and 10. Right here, we're getting pressured, so we trying to dump it out to the running back. Running back, gets hit by the linebacker, ball comes out, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. We in another 3rd and long, right? What can we get on this 3rd down that'll set us up for 4th and short if we don't get the full 3rd down, right? So we're running basic concepts here. Dig with the hitch underneath, and we got Zay Flowers for 7 yards, right? Right here on 4th and 3, curl flat. That's what we ran on 4th and 3. Basic concepts that beat, just about every defense, right? Right here on 1st and 10, though, new set of downs. We end up coming out here getting a sack, and it's very unfortunate. Here's the one, Greg Rousseau. Left side of your screen. Ronnie Stanley, secure protector. He's just gonna give up the goods, man. I hate when it's a contained rush, and that contained player actually gets off the block, because he's not intended to get off the block at all. He's supposed to contain, right? As you can see right here, we're running 4 verts again. We're running 4 verts again. His user's in the middle of the field where he always is. He actually got everything locked up. I should have a comeback here. No, I'm actually going to the running back. I'm going underneath to the running back. Well, I should be. but we get sacked. So, yeah, man. Comeback was at the top left. There you go. There's Odell Beckham Jr. running our comeback route there. Boom. Probably would have got knocked out by 27, but still, we just get sacked right there. That's very unfortunate that Ronnie Stanley gave that up. You know, it is what it is. 2nd and 18, another pass knocked away. We had went street corner flat there, which is essentially flood. That got knocked out because his defender over there had like deep zone knockout, deep out knockout or whatever. So we come back and we run dagger, which is streak dig crosser, right? Streak dig crosser, so that we're not attacking that same. We're attacking the same guy, but we're coming inside of him, not outside of him. No homo. And we're able to get Odell for a big chunk play on 3rd and 18 for 15 yards, right? 4th and 3. If you're going to keep giving me country cover 3, country cover 4 zone, we're going to keep giving you the same type of concepts. Again, this is flood. Again, flood on the right, dragon lion. Well, not dragon. Dragon on the left, which is slant flat. We're reading the slant flat side. Take a look. Is the flat open? Yeah, kind of. But we know that guy's going to go out there and cover that. So we're taking a look at slant flat first. Don't like the look. Come back to the right side of the field. We're reading street corner flat. Street corner flat. Street corner flat. Look at that corner. Wide ass open. Bang. Easy money. That's a 4th down, right? Hit Zay for 23 yards up the seam. Now this particular play, I thought it was knocked out. But they gave me the catch. And here we go. I'm like, oh, I picked a play that was designed for me to start from the 32-yard line. I'm actually starting at the 9. I'm like, oh, it's a whole different set of plays that I need here. I mean, audible to something else. Time was running out. I ended up just running the ball, taking a 3-yard loss. It's unfortunate. Here, same thing. Gave us a play that we didn't see before. He had only rushed 2, and his 3rd rusher came from depth. So, that was an awkward thing in the pocket. I'm like stepping up, trying to find a guy open, and wondering where my guys are. And then I see this 3rd rusher coming from the heavens. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. So definitely confused me on that play, but we were able to get in the end zone right here. Now this is an amazing catch by Odell Beckham Jr., but it also shows the design of the plays, the design of the offense, and the execution of those plays, like staying within your reads, right? So if you take a look at this play, I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's curl flat. But the dressing on it is we got our running back that's going to start on the left, and he's going to orbit motion around the quarterback and into the right flat, right? So we got curl flat on the right, curl flat on the left. Our alert here is going to be the leverage of whoever follows this running back on this motion, right? Whoever follows this running back on this motion can't be right. If you're going to take like a backside defender, which would be like 58 hypothetically, let's say 58 is responsible for that running back in man coverage or something like that. If that guy comes and he jets down to that guy, then we have a crosser by 89 coming from the tight end spot that's going to be wide open, right? There's going to be a point of the field that is wide ass open. But this user is very stagnant. He stays right in the middle of the field as he always does. He does not take that jet motion, which is fine, right? Because when you don't take that orbit motion, you don't overcommit to that, then you let me sit in the pocket and read not street corner flat, but like curl flat. You let me read curl flat. So snap of the ball here. See Odell get into the end zone. He's going to settle down, and as soon as he's breaking down, I'm throwing this curl route, bang, for a touchdown. Now Odell isn't the greatest receiver at this point in his career, but if he can come in and do stuff like this for me consistently, I'll take it. I will take it. It's an easy read. It's a basic throw, basic concept versus the coverage. And we just, dial it up, man. Shout out to Odell for making this catch. The DB he's going against, another LSU player. I don't know if they were teammates, actually. They both played at LSU. I think Odell's 9 years pro and Trey White is maybe 5-6 years pro, something like that. But, yeah. There you go. At some point, they met each other. They know each other pretty well, I'm sure. Odell with the catch in the end zone. That was pretty clutch, man. Pretty fucking cool. hyped up with the squad. And at that point, we got to send our defense out on the field. And we got to get a stop, man. We got to get a stop. So if you see right here on the screen, first down, they get a 6-yard run. It's unfortunate. Stopping for a 1-yard run on second down. And we got a 3rd and 3 here. He pops off for 13 yards, and that's essentially the rest of the game, man. That's it. That is it. You know, we take the loss. A lot of things that we did wrong in this game, a lot of things we did right in this game, but at the end of the day, man, it was a GG. It's a GG. 3-point game in the playoffs is how you want it to be. You don't want blowouts. And yeah, it is what it is. We lost, but good game. So if you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't, be sure to dislike it, leave some hateful comments, and unsubscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm out.